What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is 6 and 8 Visuals. Right now, I am doing a regular, standard taper. This is a burst taper, sides and the back, like mid, low. You feel me? Excuse that. Allergy season, bro. If you are going outside with no coat or no jacket on, please go put that on. Now back to this haircut. And while I have this wrap around my hand, I mess my hand up. We still gonna execute these haircuts though. You feel me? And what I'm doing right now in this portion of the video is I'm cutting his hairs down. All of them little stragglers that are going into his new growth. All of them little stragglers that are sticking out from him getting that fresh retwist. We about to get my boy together. Now that white little pad that you see is a napkin that is ripped off and folded onto my finger. Add some alcohol, clean that lining. That's lineup prep. Feel me? Grab your oil sheen, grab your holding spray, and lock them in. All right, lock them in. Same steps every single time. Same exact steps every time. Tray semi is what I'm using on this haircut today. Always use that blow dryer on cold, please. So your client ain't sweating and you're not causing heat damage. Now for this portion, I'm setting in my ball lines on my burst taper right by the ear, right by his temple, and also catering to his head shape because it is right at his eye level. One thing I have been noticing the most when I am cutting hair though, cutting down has your fade visible before going up when you come up with your fade, taking out those little hairs and detailing. For you to detail, you do not have to be super strategic going in with the blade closed. Please open your blade and use your corners. It is not that deep. And slowing down allows you to see 10 times better. No law. No law. Right here, I'm using the flick out motion. These are Babyliss FX Low Pro 1s. They got rechangeable batteries, so you're going to see this battery go from 1 to blinking red. That does not mean that it is dead. That means that it is about to die. All you got to do is take that battery out, change it, boom, you're good. 4 more hours of runtime. Now, right back into this burst taper real quick. I'm fading down so I can see the taper before I go up. So gradually, when I do come up, it'll be easier for me to detail. Using my brush and my combs. This is definitely a common haircut. A lot of clients do pick this hairstyle. Don't worry about all this extra noise. I'm getting tools out of my barber side. And the hairstyle he went with, barrel twist. Boom, as you see, knocking down the corners real quick. Setting my framework in before I lay down that holding spray, locking everything in. Right here, what you just seen me do is align both sides, both his vertical bars, the same. Right here again, you're gonna see me cut down and then fade up. Following the same steps, pretty much. Making sure that I'm cleanly passing through this hair. And you can see now how his lineup is laid down on the skin. It's not standing up, it's not frizzy. Everything is laying down perfectly fine. Make sure that you're using the smaller teeth on the side of your comb, not the big teeth on that side of your comb. And when you are brushing, make sure that you tilt your brush down so your brush is not scratching the skin. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm changing out my tools and making sure that everything was clean. Now it's time to start the back taper. And when I start my back tapers, I come with the lever all the way open, knocking down everything. And at the moment, I definitely did not realize that I was not turning the camera. So you're going to listen to me describe what I'm doing right now. Flicking the lever play. That is just me detailing from going from all the way open to closed, notch by notch. And this is a common mistake that a lot of people do make. A 0.5 and 1.5, there's only one guard that can go in between those, and that is a 1. So use your 0.5 when you are coming up with no guard to blend the rest of that hair into the new growth. Right here, I'm just lining up the nape area. The nape area is just the back of the neck, pretty much. And when clients do come in with fresh retwists, it is going to be very hard to lift their hair up from it being braided. Just make sure you're knocking all those hairs down and brushing their lining down as well. And these Babyliss clippers do have the thumb groove, so your finger placement can be very easy. They're very easy to use. Right now, using the flick out motion. Right here is me going into the lineup strictly with finger replacement.